girls.
Hello, 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 hello. Uh, Yeah, that picture is what the. So how do I turn on the thing? The huddle focus. Not yet. Still 6 minutes. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay. So in a couple moments we'll do it. All right, cool. Thanks, Joe. Have a good day. Yeah, buddy.
Started. Email prboosterclub1.
What's up? What's up? Do you like to party or what? It's your boy, Matt Thurston, yourliveevent.com, brought to you by R&J Broadcasting. Thank you. Welcome this evening to the Pine River Backus Gymnasium as the Tigers are having Parents' Night and they're hosting the Laporte Wildcats, headed up by head coach Ashley Rashke. Of course, Tucker Shaley leads the Pine River Backus girls varsity basketball. Sawyer Tulinchek, Mimi Bukers, Laura Dahl, and I believe we're going to have a mix-up. Brianna Hannikin will be out there, and Kaylee Johnson as well. We'll go through the rest of the lineups. After this, we are going to have interviews from both head coaches.
Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Matt Thurston, YourLiveEvent.com, alongside head coach Ashley Rashke of the Laporte basketball. Coach, how are you and the girls feeling tonight?
We're here.
All right, I'm glad you have made it. You're on a bit of a losing streak. What is the keys to turning it around tonight?
We have goals that we talked about at the beginning of the game, and we're just going to focus on our goals. And if we hit our goals, I think that's going to be a win tonight.
Can you name us a couple of those goals you guys are working on tonight?
One of them is not fouling out. Another girl's goal is to shoot more, less turnovers, consistency in our halves.
You're coming off a loss from Clearbrook. You had a day of practice. What was the focus practice?
Well, to be honest with you, we're focusing on playoffs next week. We have a winnable first round, which has not happened in a few years for us. So we're already looking for playoffs right now.
Awesome. Pine River-Backus comes out with a heavy press. What did you guys work on to deter that?
If I remember right, the last time we played them, we broke their press pretty good. That's one of our things that we really worked on all season. And it's new. Breaking their press is new for us. So hopefully we can continue that tonight.
The campaign endures. Where are you at versus where you want to be at this juncture in the campaign?
Well, we're missing a big player tonight, and we might not have her the rest of the season, so that's going to hurt, and that's probably not going to help us get to where we want to be yet. So it's hard to say.
Every year, every group is special. Talk to me a little bit about what makes this group of girls special.
They get along. They're a family. It's fun. I feel like I'm part of their family. No drama.
You can yell and coach all you can from the chair, but what do the 5 girls on the court got to do to get the win tonight?
They have to be consistent with their less turnovers, hitting their goals. If they can do that, I think we're going to be right there.
Head coach Ashley Rashke, thank you and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Matt Thurston, YourLiveEvent.com.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly
3, 2, 1. YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. It's Matt Thurston alongside head coach Tucker Sheely. Coach, how are you and the girls feeling tonight?
Doing well, yeah. Looking forward to a fun game here tonight. Obviously, senior night, parent night for us, so kind of a little fun energy that way. And yeah, hoping we can play well tonight.
You're coming off of a loss. What's the keys to turning the ship right?
Yeah, I mean, I think tonight we're going to rely heavily on our pressure. Try to get out in transition if we can, and then if they play that zone, we'll try to move the ball quickly, get inside looks, inside out looks. But yeah, like I said, I think defense, and then controlling the tempo, staying out of foul trouble.
You're coming off a loss. You had one day of practice. What was the focus of preparation?
Yeah, I mean, continuing to get better. That's been the kind of the message all year, and we've continued to do that. We had kind of a rough stretch there with four really tough opponents, and tonight's a little different opponent, but one that we need to still play at our level and see if we can't, like I say, get some momentum going into Thursday.
Conference and sectional game. What are the keys to the 5 girls got to do on the court?
Yeah, communicate well, hustle. Like I say, we want to keep getting better and see if we can't get a little momentum going into playing another sectional conference opponent here on Thursday with Walker. So hopefully we can kind of turn things around here tonight and get some momentum going into the rest of the week and then eventually into the playoffs.
You saw these guys earlier in the year. You guys play a heavy press. They were able to break it a little bit earlier. What are the keys to keeping it on? Yeah, preventing them from getting in the middle and then moving our feet so that they can't just dribble by. Trying to get them into our trapping areas. We like to try to get the ball into the corners. On the sidelines there in our zone press, and if we go man, just like I say, staying out of foul trouble and then getting the right traps. So hoping that defense can turn into offense tonight, and looking forward to a fun one. Coach, on the cusp of playoffs, only a game or 2 left. Where are you at in the campaign versus where you want to be at with the girls?
Yeah, I think right now we're sitting at a 5 seed. From the start of the year, we've continued to get better. So I've been very impressed with that. It'd be awesome if we could take care of business and jump up to that 4 seed here for the playoffs. But again, I think it's just one game at a time, and tonight's our only focus. And they've done a good job, and I feel like they've responded in practice to that. So hopefully it shows on the floor.
Should be a competitive game tonight. What would a win mean here for you and the girls, especially with home cooking?
Yeah, big momentum boost, like I said, going into Thursday. So that would be the ideal situation.
Head coach Tucker Shaley. Coach, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Matt Thurston, YourLiveEvent.com.
Great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. It's your boy, Matt Thurston, on YourLiveEvent.com. Starting lineups as we went through for, of course, Pine River-Backus. You're going to have Dahl, Hannikin out there, Tulinchek, Bukers. The usual suspects. Kaylee Johnson, the unusual suspect. She's making a start tonight as Pine River-Backus takes control early as they are going right to left. Tulinchek will take a 3 right away as she'll hit the back lip for the 3. As you can watch now, as Allura Dahl has it, she's going to start getting the girls going for Pine River-Backus. She's on the baseline driving now over left here to Kaylee Johnson. Kaylee Johnson shooting a 3, no dice, as that is the second shot for. So on the Laporte side, the 3 and 28 on the year. They are 0-7 in conference play, sectional play, as Bukers overruns the ball. It'll be Backus, McDougal, Meyer, Wilkie, and Zupke out for Laporte as the starting 5. As Hannikin brings it down, starts bringing it back left to right. Once again, it's your boy Matt Thurston high atop the Pine River-Backus Gymnasium in the Mill Avenue Liquor Sports booth. As always, thanks for joining us. Hannikin, Dahl. Hannikin now low to Bukers. Bukers tries to drive. She'll get 2 and go to the line. Of course, your Pine River-Backus Tigers are 9-16 on the campaign, 2-8 in sectional play, section 5. And Hannikin will, or is that, that's Bukers, isn't it? Or is that's Bukers? That's Bukers. Bukers opens up the scoring as she will drain both free throws off the first foul. And Laporte bringing it down. 3-11. It's going to be Zupke. Zupke's going to put one up, and she's going to drain a 2 from underneath the hoop. Tulinchek here on the near side drains the 3. No, doesn't. Gets front lip. Nothing else. Jump ball situation. Possession favors Laporte as Tulinchek will get called for the foul. So Laporte left to right in their way. Whites with purple lettering and outline. Moving up. Here's Backus driving. Stops short of the 3 line. Just inside downtown. She's able to give it off. Loose ball. Can't get a handle on it. Allura Dahl. Now Tulinchek back to Dahl. Dahl steps up to the 3 and takes the shot. In and out. Can't get it to fall. And as Laporte will take it back, it's going to be Meyer. number 3, McDougal. That's going to be Ilya McDougal. Kayla Miller was the player Ashley Rashke was talking about as Bucher shoots a 3, can't get it. Tulinchek contesting the rebound. Laporte goes back. Kaylee Miller is unavailable and has not been available to the team for the season. So Laporte and head coach Ashley Rashke report, I believe they did not travel. Also, Delaney Collins apparently did not travel with the team. As the guests, the hosting Laporte Wildcats are up. As Tulinchek gets called for another foul. 15-15, guests, Wildcats up 5-2 over the Tigers. As number 11, Zubke puts up her first free throw. Second one coming. Daphne Zubke up and nothing but net. She's got 4 points on the night. And here comes Dahl and company as Tulinchek has checked out. Number 11 for the Pine River-Backus shoots a 3. That, of course, is Ella Dahl. As girls are able to move the ball pretty quickly, maybe too quickly. As Dahl brings it across now to Little Dahl. Ella Dahl has it on this near side of the 3. She gives it up to Burns. Burns now down low to Hannikin. Hannikin with the step and the finish. Gets 2. Now it makes it 7-4, 14-40. As time winds down, gets some travel action there on Laporte. And Backus, of course, shakes her head. She knows it. And Kaylee Johnson will get ready to inbound it quickly to Burns. Burns for the 3 on the near side. She drains it. 3 for Ariana Burns as she comes in off the bench. Those bench points are going to be important for head coach Tucker Shaley and company. As Sawyer Tulinchek is off the Tulinchek and Buchers on the bench. Laporte left to right in their away whites. Pine River-Backus in their home blacks with orange lettering. I see Aaliyah Lewis down there as well on the bench. She had some great varsity moments. Varsity 1, they were able to handle business quite handily. Here's Allura Dahl from downtown. Can't get it. Hannikin puts up the rebound, no dice, and Laporte comes down with it. That's McDougal. She's going to look for somebody. Now she's going to just take it, stop at the timeline. She's going to hand it off. As we'll get some more names and numbers down and reported. Number 4, of course, is Miley Zubke. And number 23 is, of course, Katzenmeyer. As Buchers and Tulinchek get ready to check back in. And it's going to be Hannikin that will drop. Or no, number 25, Burns drops a deuce from underneath the hoop. Laporte starts left to right, 9-7, as Pine River-Backus will now have the lead and possession as Tulinchek and Memers check in. Hannikin checks out, and so does Kaylee Johnson. Tulinchek be the inbounder to Allura Dahl as Laporte is content with playing a, what is that, a 2-3-1? Oh, no, no, they're going to play zone. Tulinchek just on the far side of it. Buchers front and center. She's going to get called for traveling. I thought she was doing a moonwalk. I guess if you're walking, you're traveling, so, you know. So here comes Laporte down quickly and fastly. Ariana Burns gets in the way. She gets the steal, tries to get it down to Tulinchek, but Tulinchek was just getting down the field. She wasn't aware that she could get the ball. As number 12, that's of course Wilkie. And here's Allura Dahl coast to coast with the finish, no dice. As Laporte will come down with it, Tulinchek and Ella Dahl, all up in McDougal's face. A little jump ball situation. Here comes the press from Tulinchek and company. As Meyer checks out, Backus checks back in for Laporte. For your Pine River-Backus Tigers, it's going to be Dahl, Tulinchek, Dahl, Burns, and Buchers. Tulinchek underneath is going to get fouled. Let's see if she give her shots. They're going to give Tulinchek shots. So Sawyer Tulinchek, first time at the line tonight. First one drains. More than likely, we will have interviews with Sawyer Tulinchek afterwards. As she is one player who is very able and often to give interviews and always does it, win or lose. We appreciate that kid, that athlete, and her efforts. Dahl gets called out of bounds. 12:43. Tigers up 11-7. Buchers and Burns on the far half as it gets inbounded. 2-on-2. Here comes Ella Dahl with a back slap. Gets it. Burns will pick up the loose ball. Created by Ella Dahl and comes down right to left now here on the near side to Ella Dahl. Allura Dahl, and Allura Dahl will drain the three. And inbound. Tulinchek. Such crazy chaos under there. Your boy can't even give it to you. Inbound, Pine River-Backus was able to get a steal. Tulinchek went up and got the two off the steal. And loose ball is going to be called on Laporte, so black ball for Pine River-Backus. Ella Dahl with Burns checks out. Let's see who checks in. Ella Dahl, let's see, there's Ella Dahl, Allura Dahl, Hannikin checks back in. Buchers and Sawyer Tulinchek also on the field for you. Hannikin, far side, now drives to the front and center, gets the finish. Took a minute to drain around. Girls are up 18-7. 9-point lead, largest lead for Pine River-Backus, and it's going to get larger as Ella Dahl drives baseline. Nope. Tulinchek and Dahl all up in. Zupke's face is now, look at him, just swarm all over Backus. Tulinchek, Dahl, and Buchers creating turnovers here at 11:39, 18-7. It was once 2-7. And now it's 18-7. 16-0 run by the Pine River-Backus. Dahl, Buchers, Hannikin, and Sawyer Tulinchek. As Dahl will get the handoff, drives baseline, can't get it. Or excuse me, drives center, and then can't get it. Laporte coming the other way, fast, heavy. Gets stopped, gets stuck underneath. Now she gives it up. That, of course, is Kratzenmeyer. Kratzenmeyer with the two, can't get it. Loose ball underneath for the rebound. 11-14, 18-7. Allura Dahl will receive the inbounds from Ella Dahl as Kaylee Johnson is expected to check back in as she's at the scorer's table. Ariana Burns, wow, as Tulinchek drives and gets two, and she's going to the line for an extra. 20-17. Excuse me, 20-7 now. As Tulinchek will go to the line. Allura Dahl and Mimi Buchers check out. Grande. Burns and Johnson. Ariana Burns and Kaylee Johnson check in. Tulinchek takes her free one and she gets it. Means Laporte's going to have to inbound it, full court press. We're going to get a timeout. I believe that timeout's coming from. We will take a timeout as well. It's YourLiveEvent.com, R&J Broadcasting. It's your boy, Matt Thurston, girls varsity basketball.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
It's your boy Matt Thurston, yourliveevent.com, rnjbroadcasting.com. Pine River-Backus hosting Laporte Wildcats. Pine River on top, 21-7. As Laporte will be inbounding from underneath as Sawyer Tulinchek just drained her free one. And makes it 21-7 as the girls are now on a 19-0 run. Laporte, sectional conference. This game is important to both teams. Obviously, every game is, but this one is a sectional and a conference. So you got double duty. Head coach Ashley Rashke told us in pregame interview that they have a winnable first round, which is something they've not gotten in a while. At 3-28 and 0-7, one can wonder how hard the first round will be. My first year doing this broadcasting, so we'll see how it all shakes out. 2-8 in conference play, sectional play for Pine River-Backus. They're seeded third, so they're doing well as Barnes will get the loose ball, keeps it in. Elidol tries to, can't keep a handle on it. Now they're just passing to each other, and they don't even know they're passing to each other. Laporte left to right. 10-25, 21-7. It's your boy Matt Thurston on yourliveevent.com, rnjbroadcasting.com. As Laporte now, Myers Welko drives. Some action underneath. Loose ball, 10-13, 21-7. Allura Dahl Bukers. And that looks like, I don't know who that is. Let's find out. Is that Ella Brewer? That could be Ella Brewer also trying to check in. I believe it is. As Tulinchek drains another two. Here comes Laporte. Pine River-Backus bench. Ella Dahl creating turnovers, and I don't think Coach Ashley Rashke calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout to thank the sponsors. Fatten up my paycheck. It's your boy Matt Thurston, yourliveevent.com.
Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Welcome back to Your Live Events. Your boy Matt Thurston as we are in Pine River-Backus as the girls are hosting the Laporte Wildcats. Pine River-Backus 23-7, 9:38 left. In control, in command, according to plan. They are currently on a 21-0 run as they started out with a 2-0 lead and then went to 7-2. Now we're up 23-7. And Ariana Burns underneath gets fouled. She goes to the line for two. Burns, ritualistic dribbles, throws it up, and gets it. McDougal off and Zubke in. McDougal may be injured as Burns can't get it. Apparently it goes off of Laura Dahl's back. And Laporte's Zupke will inbound it, of course, to Backus. Backus double teamed. Good press by the Pine River-Backus Tigers, and they find, of course, Meyer by herself. And Burns is going to get called for her big old paw, being the one to last touch the ball. Girls have their claws, their Tiger claws firmly into the Laporte Wildcats as they're ahead 24-7. Currently on a 22-hour run. The loose ball picked up by Johnson. Johnson over to Allura Dahl, and Allura Dahl will get the finish. And the 26-7. 9 minutes left. Here they go, back and forth, left to right comes the Laporte Wildcats, and she's going to get called for traveling. If you have that much luggage and take that many steps, you're going to get called every time, especially in front of the ref. So Pine River-Backus with 8:45 comes down right to left in there. Home black with orange lettering. Good screen there by Buchers, and she tries to drive, gets stopped, and she's going to have it ripped away by Backus. Jump ball, but Backus will get the favored possession, 26-7. As Backus is going to get they're going to call Allura Dahl for a foul. It's kind of an interesting call, but that's all right. I thought we were allowed. Oh, they're going to try Laporte in a straight line. Going to try a computer blue plan. They go out, and number 12, that's of course Wilkie, gets it. And they're trying to get it across the line, but no, Kaylee Johnson gets it, is able to fling it in some way, shape, or form to Dahl. Dahl over to Johnson. Excuse me, that's Brewer. Ella Brewer on. Now Ella Brewer here on the near side shooting a 3. Gets some lip, nothing else. But Burns keeps it to Buchers. Buchers with the dribble and the hop step up finish. Buchers will get her first points from the floor. She's got 2 from the line. Ella Brewer with the loose ball. Good girl. She's able to get it. Gets it all the way across the court to Buchers. Buchers spinning, shooting, losing it. Now tries to get it over to Ella Brewer on the baseline. Brewer, and I believe that's Meyer. Get into it at the baseline underneath it. Loose ball, and Laporte will get it. Hannikin checks in for Burns. And Ella comes in for Kaylee Johnson. McDougal checks in for Laporte, and I couldn't see who else checked in. Oh, number 4, Zupke, Miley Zupke. As Zupke, she'll have it, and then she'll give it up, of course, to Weckley. Hannikin, Ella Dahl coming down the other way. Ella Dahl has it now here at the tree, now gives it down low. Hannikin now to Buchers. Buchers turns and steps, puts up a 2, and will get it. So 7:20. Score is now 30-7. As the Tigers, Hannikin with a steal, a drive to the base, the finish, no dice. And it goes out of bounds. Laporte thought they were going to get it. Tulinchek will come in for Ella Brewer. So Brewer got some steals as Tulinchek gets it on the far side. Throw 3, can't get it, but Hannikin can. That's why she's a good teammate, because she gets the rebound, puts it up, and puts the 2 in there. That'll make it 32-7. Girls can't get across the timeline as Pine River-Backus' Ella Dahl will get the 2 and 1 at 6:52, 34-7. The girls are on a 32-0 run. When they started, it was 7-2. So number Backus and Meyer check in. Ella Dahl at the line, 6:52. Ella's first one bounces around, but it drains, and she gets it. So Laporte, 35-7. As here comes Laporte, they're going to be double teamed. Backus has it at the top of the three, tries to get it low to McDougal. McDougal gives it up. Back to Backus. Backus throws it up and off the back of the backboard and in. They're going to give them the 2 points. And that'll make it 35-9. So interesting. Bucher's underneath with the push, the shove. She doesn't care. She'll drain the another 2. Backus with the drainage. 6:05, 37-9. Here comes Ella Dahl on the finish can. Hannikin's right behind her with the finish. Hannikin just being a good teammate, picking up rebounds. So that'll make it 39-9. Laporte has the ball. Pine River-Backus bench, chatter. Ella Dahl's gonna get called for fouling Miley Zupke. Zupke goes to the line. Zupke and the other Zupke is gonna be checking in here in a moment as well. 5:35, 35-9, 39-9. As Zupke's will go in. First free throw. Buchers and Allura Dahl check out. Kaylee Johnson, Tulin check. Ella Dahl, Buchers, and Burns on the court for the Tigers. 5:35, 35-10 at the moment. Here's the second one. No dice for little Zupke. So that'll make it 39-10. 5:25 left. Ella Dahl. Ariana Burns here on the near side. Now down low to Hannikin. Hannikin with the turning around. Now throws it up. And in and out it rolls. No dice. And Laporte left to right in their home whites with purple outline. As the Pine are not able to get a handle on it. And change of possession goes to the Tigers. According to game plan for head coach Tucker Shaley, who said he wanted a fast start, wanted to make sure the girls communicated, made sure they were doing good passing. And look at Kaylee Johnson underneath, and not enough oomph on the free one. I shouldn't say the free one, I should say uncontested one. 4:56 as McDougal gets ready to check back in for the Laporte. They will allow her to check in for Welkley. Ella Dahl underneath her own hoop, trying to inbound it. And top to Burns. Burns bounce pass to Hannikin. Hannikin driving, and she's going to shoot it. Get fouled. And congratulated by Tulinchek. And she will draw 2 for the line. 4:52, 39-10. First one is going to go in for Hannikin. That's her first of the night. 9 for 9 as a team tonight. No one has missed 100%. And Hannikin keeps the 100% going. So that'll make it 41-10. Laporte trying to pass it around. Here comes baseline shot up. No. Zupke, the older one, can't get it. We're going to have a jump ball situation between Burns and Zupke. 2 Zupkes, 2 Dahls. Just one of me. 4:36 as Zupke tries to inbound it. Bounce passes Zupke. And, of course, she gives it to Myers, who shoots a wild 2. Backus puts up the rebound, can't get it. Hannikin can, saves it. Tulinchek coast to coast, some slowed down. Now she hands it off to Ella Dahl. Ella Dahl drains the 6-footer. So good teamwork, good girls, good points. 4-10, 43 to 10. With 4 minutes left, 4:04 to be precise. As jump ball called. Oh, excuse me. Oh. The girls are in the bonus. So Ella Brewer checks in for Ariana Burns. As teams send McDougal, Laporte sends McDougal to the line for the bonus shot. Laporte, Tulinchek gets it. Tulinchek now gives it off to Ella Brewer. Now Brewer back to Johnson. Johnson walking around, gives it to Ella. Ella thought about driving on the far side. Now Hannikin on a cut and a shot she's going to get. Fouled on the way up on that one. So 3:46, 43 to 10 as we wind down. Tulinchek's got 9 points. Ella Dahl's got 5, and Ariana Burns has got 6. Hannikin draining this free throw. 3 for 3 on the night. She's got 9 points. Or she has 10 on the night, it says. Let's see here. Now it says 12. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. So am I missing a 2-er? We'll just add a 2-er, and that makes it 12. Oh, Tulinchek on the line. Look at her. There she goes. She loses it as it slapped forward. As she was tippy-toeing the sidelines in front of her bench to get it. 45 to 10. As Ella Dahl takes it, brings it back coast to coast, stops. Little wayside rest. Now kicks it out to Hannikin. Hannikin starts. Now kicks out to Ella Brewer. Ella Brewer for a 3. Back of the lip, nothing else. And it's going to be Zuki that gets it. Miley Zuki. Tulinchek thought about getting up in her face, but thought better of it and lets it go. 45-10, 2:50 to go here in the first half. As Ella Dahl is going to get called for a foul on a reach-in. And I believe because we're in the bonus, that's going to send Myers to the line. Or does it give them the ball, the possession? Tulinchek and Ella Dahl check out. Brewer, Hannikin, Bukers, Johnson, and Allura Dahl all on the court. 2:50, 45 to 10. Here it is for Meyer. Can't get it. So the Tigers, Allura Dahl, baseline drive, drains it with the finish. And Dahl will be. And now that's Ella Brewer with the steal. Nope, that's Kaylee Johnson with the steal and the drive, and she's going to get called for a foul and go to the line for 2. No shooting foul. They're going to say, yeah, this is shooting foul. They're going to let her shoot. Kaylee Johnson to the line at 2:28. 47 to 10 right now. They were on a 33-0 run at 35 to 7. Then it became 35 to 9, 37 to 9. We're now at 47 to 10 as Laporte's underneath the hoop. 49 to 10, excuse me. Driving is Allura. She's gonna get it from the baseline. That'll make it 51 to 10. And I believe second half should be running time. We might be out of here early. Number 13, of course, that's Meyer. And she will drain. Talia Meyer, the junior. Daphne Zubkick, number 11, the lone senior on this squad, as it was parents' night for Pine River-Backus. They had a nice little ceremony pre-game. We had the band in here for the national anthem, so a huge thank you to Pine River-Backus band. $51-12, $1:30 left. Both teams in the bonus, 8 fouls apiece. As Laporte underneath, it's Welkley out to Backus. Backus will give it up to Eladal. Eladal slows it down at the 3. Backus tries to get it back. She shoots it across to Aloradal. Alora with the 3 and drains it. 14 points on the night. Well, they say 12 now. Hannikin's got 14. Aloradal has 12. Maybe I'm like giving the wrong girls points. That could be it. A lot of pink shoes out there. Great shoe game. Inbounding Laporte underneath a minute, underneath 50 seconds. They try to shoot Ella Dahl and Ella Brewer get in the way. Now quickly to Allura Dahl. Allura top of the 3 does it and drains it. So that's 9 points. 3-6. I have her for 17. 15 is the official scoreboard, so maybe that's it. It's 57-12. That will send Allura Dahl to the line with 18-8. On the clock, Zuki checking in. Backus checking out. Dahl draining the first one. And I believe they're going to let her 1-1 it. 18.8 seconds on the shot clock. I mean, excuse me, on the game clock. Shot clock, not a factor. Dahl misses the first one. First miss for the team. Brewer keeps it in, but she keeps it in for Laporte. We are at 10 seconds. And Welkley will get it. Now she'll give it up to Meyer. Meyer tries to drive and loses it. They're going to say possession stays with Laporte. 4.5 seconds, 58-12 at the moment. $58-12 is the halftime score. We're going to take a break. We will have some stats and whatnots when we come back. YourLiveEvent.com. It's your boy, Matt Thurston. YourLiveEvent.com. Girls Varsity Basketball.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community.
course, was the, I believe, like little people, what do you call it? Elementary school people basketball. As we get ready for second half action, Pine River-Backus Tigers on top, 58-12. The official, I don't know what the 16 points leads the night, and of course that is Allura Dahl. Sawyer Tulinchek's got 9. Buchers, of course, has 8. Dahl, the little Dahl, and Burns account for 11 points off the bench. As the girls get going, Buchers will drop another 2 to start the second half, making it 60-12. Laporte trying to get in there. Allura Dahl gets just a paw in there, and it's able to draw it off. And the Tigers, Kaylee Johnson coming this way. Allura Dahl, far side shot for 3, no dice. Hannikin gets it. Johnson, Dahl. Dahl starts at the top of the timeline. 60-12, just 7:15 to go. As Hannikin will drive the left side, can't get it. Tulinchek and Myers. Now Backus and Allura Dahl. Backus leaves her. Allura Dahl takes the opportunity to airball it. Hannikin will pick it up, kick it out to Allura Dahl at the top of the 3. 16:55, 60-12. Tulinchek with 6 on the clock. Drives, jump ball situation, loses it. That will be all right as the ball gets kicked loose. Let's say Pine River-Backus gets it, and they will. 6:35. We are on running time. So 60-12, we are on running time here in the second half. Games will be out of here pretty quickly as Hannikin got him on it. Now gets called for traveling. Devin Kruger, of course, is in action. He is in Pequot Lakes as Proctor is traveled to there as Pequot Lakes is up 30-22 at the half. Emmett, the Northern Lakes boys are up 4-0 after 1 on Wadena Deer Creek in hockey action. And of course, Big E, Emmett Kearney, Hannikin for a 3, front lip, no dice. Big Emmett is in Esco as Crosby had traveled to Esco, one of my hometown, town I grew up in, or I should say a town I stayed in for a year or so, went to Esco school. They are up 46-33 over the traveling Crosby Ironton boys basketball. So head coach Dave Galvic and company find themselves behind. Meanwhile, head coach Tucker Shaley and company finding themselves white as a drive by Welke makes it 60-14. 15 minutes left. Tulinchek, far side, thought about it. Starts the drive, stops, kicks it out. Now Allura Dahl here on the near side drives, baseline, not enough oomph. And he goes out of bounds. So, Laporte will have it. Left to right in their away whites with purple lettering and outline. And of course, your Pine River-Backus Tigers in their home darks with orange. Lettering and outline. 14-20, here comes Laporte as Allura Dahl is in there swiping with her paws, trying to get it, and it's going to be the elder senior Zuki who can't get a handle on it as it's passed to her. That will give Tulinchek and company the opportunity to inbound it and go the other way with 14 minutes left. Your live event, it's your boy Matt Thurston. As now Hannikin's going to get called for traveling on the baseline. Not sure I agree with that, but your boy has never reffed nor played basketball. I couldn't shoot hoops. That's why I wrestled. that. Laporte down the road. Here we go. No, puts it up is Myers. Excuse me. McDougal can't get it. And Zubke, senior Zubke gets it. Buchers gets the rebound on the baseline. Starts bringing it the other way. A little left, right. Now we go. Timeline. Gets it up to Allura Dahl. Allura Dahl takes the half step back. Thought about it now. Starts driving. Tulin check. A 14-footer. Drains it. And that will give her 11. She had 9 in the first half. And her first 2. As Myers greeted by Allura Dahl. Backus can't hold on to it. Far side as Kaylee Johnson is in and creates it, and Hannikin's gonna get called for double dribble, I believe. As now Elladal and Burns check in, Buchers and Kaylee Johnson check out. Backus checks out. And number 2, this is a new girl, number 2 for Laporte is Layla Smith. So Smith in here in the second half, 62 to 14. Laporte driving and 64-14 as Tulinchuk drains another one. Girls are fighting for it. Jump ball. Tulinchuk comes up with it, kicks out to Allura Dahl. Allura Dahl. The ball was contested by Zubke, can't get it. Tulinchuk with the rebound, thought about it as she rolls out. Now Allura Dahl, now Ella Dahl, now Hannikin here on the near side, puts it up for a 3. Lip, nothing else. Smith, Layla Smith gets a hand on it, and she's going to be called out of bounds. Unable to grab the handle. No, she's not. 11:30, 64-14. Halftime score was 58-12. As Ella Dahl drains a 2. That'll make it 66-14. Tulinchuk's big old paw creates a loose ball. Backus and Meyer back in for Laporte. For your Pine River-Backus, it's going to be Ella Dahl, Allura Dahl, Tulinchuk, Hannikin, and Burns on the court. All starters except for Ella Dahl, as Kaylee Johnson was the starter tonight. Kayla Miller, I would like to see this team with a Kayla Miller. As Zuki airballs a 3 from near side. Ashley Rashke, the way she spoke about her player, really would like to have seen what she could have done. As Ella Dahl misses a 3, Hannikin shoots for 3, no dice. Ella Dahl keeps it in for Laporte, and Allura Dahl with a steal and a drive and a finish. Allura Dahl with 18 on the night. 10 minutes, 68-14. As Laporte near side. Now Ella Dahl just going to rip it away. Great jump ball situation. Possession's going to favor Laporte. And they're going to get it as time continues to run. Here in high school basketball, if your team's up by 35, they start running time. If Laporte Wildcats decide to dig in, start crying and scratching their way back in, and were somehow able to make it a close game, they would of course go back to normal time with the stops and whatnot. But for the time being, we'll have running time at 9:20, 68-14. Ella Dahl will inbound it more than likely to Allura Dahl. And sister to sister we go. Now Hannikin on the near side, underneath Burns. Burns throws it up. No. And that's going to be Myers with the big old volleyball swat. She's going to get up and limp. I believe they're going to not switch her out. Underneath is Hannikin. She'll get another 2. That'll get her up to 16 on the night. Aaliyah Lewis and Leah Evelyn getting ready to check in for the Tigers as Laporte throws a three, can't get it. So Lewis and Evelyn getting ready to check in as head coach Tucker Shaley is starting to go deep into the bench. Lewis and Evelyn, of course, are JV standouts. They do a lot of minutes down there. These varsity minutes are important. So Evelyn for Dahl, Lewis for Dahl. So the Dahl sisters come out. Nope, out Hannikin. Hannikin's going to come out. It's going to be Hannikin and Allura Dahl that come out. Laporte in completer blue. So Dahl, Evelyn, Lewis, Burns, and Ella Brewer are all out there. It's all bench players for Tucker Shaley and company. So that'll send Backus to the line. 70-14, she will have an opportunity to put some points. Maybe put a stop to this drought. First one does just that. Second one. Goes in. 70-16, she's got 4 on the night. Backus, here's Leah Evelyn, air balls a 3 on the near side. 70-16. Laporte and company. Still front lines out there. Smith's out there. Not total front line. Lewis has it. Evelyn has it. Lewis has it. Lewis drive line base and finish. Making the most of her opportunity at varsity minutes. Will drain a 2, making it 72-16. As now, Zuke and Myers get ready to check back in. Here comes Ella Dahl on the near side, drives, no finish. Burns, no. Smith comes down with it with some fancy dribbling, loses it. Leah Evelyn gets the loose ball. Ella Dahl now kicks it out to Ella Brewer, shoots a 3 from the near side, can't. Leah Evelyn gets the rebound, drives baseline, now Ella Dahl near side, now kicks it out, 14-footer for Leah Evelyn. She'll airball it, Lewis will get it, Smith gets it. Lewis couldn't get it, here comes Ella Brewer and Ariana Burns with big-time defense and disruption on Backus. 5:40 to go, 72-16. Here in the second half, your live event, it's your boy Matt Thurston here in Pine River-Backus as the Tigers are hosting Laporte Wildcats. For the Tigers, it's all bench players. Lewis, Dahl, Burns, Brewer, and Evelyn. Dahl, Hannikin, Johnson, Tulinchek, and Bukers were the starting 5, and they are on the bench with all smiles. Zuke, the senior, can't get it. Burns gets it, now she's fighting. Little this, little that, little elbows, and she's got it. Is able to come across the timeline, slow it down. She is able to cross over one of the girls, and here is Ella Dahl with 3, no dice, and Ella Brewer is the last one to touch it. So that'll give it to Laporte, 72-16. Is the score here in the second half with 4:40. As now, number 31, as Burns comes out, number 31 for that's Paige Holm. Paige Holm, another JVer. She sunk a 3 in the JV game earlier, so that was good looking, high hoping. As Lewis contests Backus underneath the hoop, excuse me, Dougal. Leah Evelyn, baseline, gets clothesline. 72-16, 4:09 here in the second half as time is running. Ella Dahl with the air ball from the far side, can't get it. Paige Holm is gonna get called. Oh, she's gonna get called for the foul, so Holm goes to the line. As number 10, that of course is Margaret Crimmins, the ninth grader. Holm misses the first one. Crimmins checks in for Ella Brewer. 72-16, 3:20 left. Holm drains the second one, and she's 1 for 1 on the night and got a point. And we will have some timeout action from head coach Ashley Rashke, your boy Matt Thurston, yourliveevent.com.
Community Family, prbschools.org.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Your live event, your boy Matt Thurston. We are in Pine River-Backus. We, the proverbial we, man, you and I. Right now, it's all bench players as Crimmins, Holm, Evelyn, Brewer, and Burns are out there. Excuse me, Lewis, Crimmins, Holm, Dahl, and Evelyn are out there at 3:14, 73-16 is the score here in the second half. We start winding down. Bench points. It's hard to say Ella Dahl's a bench point player because she's out there so often, so well. She makes a very good use of her time out there. As senior, Zuki gets another 2. That'll make it 73-18. 2:40, 73-18. 58-12 was the halftime score as Ella Dahl checks in. And number 10, Crimmins checks in as well. Crimmins in, Ella Dahl out. So now it's, I really want to say it's purely bench points, but Ella Dahl does count as bench points. Laporte will get one to fall, and that'll make it 73-20. Aaliyah Lewis can't get to 3. Look at that, number 21. Rhea Richards drops a 2. So those points are going to count a minute 30, 75-20. All Pine River-Backus, all game plan, all Tucker Shirley, all home cooking tonight. As Myers drains drains an 8-footer, makes it 75-22. Buck 12 left. Crimmins home underneath, now drives baseline, puts it up, gets the finish. She's got 3 on the night, and she's only been out there a couple minutes, making the most of them varsity moments. And look at Crimmins with a steal. Richards with a steal, coast to coast, puts it up, gets the foul. She's going to the line with 50 seconds left. This will more than likely be the end of the game, folks, as it is 77-22. Nothing left but these 2 free throws for Richards. First one up, no dice. Second one up, no dice for Richards. Oh, Richards gets her own rebound, throws it up, can't get it. Now, Crimmins gets the rebound and the point, making it 79-22. And last second shooting by Backus is no dice, and that's going to be the end of it. 79-22 ends the game. We will be right back with post-game show with your boy Matt Thurston, YourLiveEvent.com.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at shruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices.
YourLiveEvent.com. Your boy Matt Thurston here alongside Brianna Hannikin. Miss Hannikin, you said you ended the night with 16 points. You said the games sometimes just go by in a blur. You didn't realize you scored that many. How
No.
you feeling?
Yeah, I really didn't see it. I didn't feel like how much I did score. It just went by in a blur, and I was just playing for it, have fun.
Slow start, and then you guys come out and you go on a 35-0 run. Talk to me about what was the turnaround there in that first couple of minutes.
Yeah, so we just decided to sing the national anthem, as a team memory, and so I feel like a lot of us are mostly focused on that instead of just playing. And then we started to kind of get back into the groove of like basketball and playing. So then we just started to pick up from there.
What was the atmosphere, the focus of the preparation inside halftime? What was Coach Tucker Shaley's sermon about?
Yeah, just to play at our own level and to get ready for our game on Thursday against Walker, who's a good team, and just keep getting better and just improving on our own.
You saw Laporte earlier in the season. You guys came out a little slow, then got on it. What adjustments did you see from your counterparts that you just kind of ran over them?
Yeah, I think just cleaning it up a little bit. I feel like our turnovers are definitely less, and we've gotten better as a team as sprinting up the floor and really pushing the ball.
It was Parents' Night tonight, great ceremony. You lose 2 seniors next year, which means a couple JVers are moving up. How excited are you?
Really excited. All the girls, they'll just step up. They'll do fine without us. Like, I hope we're good leaders for them and that they will learn on their own.
I'm sorry, you're the other senior.
That's okay.
Plans for the next level?
Yeah, I'm going to go play volleyball at St. Mary's.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Good luck in the rest of the campaign and the playoffs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hannikin. And next up, we will have the all-star of the game, Allura Dahl. She said it was loud. Is it loud?
No, that's good.
No, that's good?
Yeah.
Allura Dahl started first half 16 points. You end the night with 20. Slow start to the game. What got you guys fired up there in the 3rd, 4th minutes?
I think it started out slow because we had to sing the national anthem. But I think just realizing that we were like going slow, like to just pick it up mentally in our heads and just focus on the next most important thing.
You roll into halftime 58-12, well in secure. What was the atmosphere of the locker room in halftime?
Just to keep working hard, keep looking for different options, and just like working on things that we need to focus on moving forward.
A lot of back and forth out there. You and Hannikin are leaving next year. It gives a couple JVers to move up. Any plans for the next level?
No, I thought about doing volleyball, or track, or basketball, I guess any of them, but so far, no, not yet.
Well, best of luck to you in the campaign and in the playoffs. Thanks for your time. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Next in, we're going to get Paige Holm in. Come on, Paige. How are you? Good evening, Miss Holm. How are you feeling?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing well, thank you. Miss Holmes, we saw you get some JV minutes. You sunk some points in JV. Then, of course, you guys are up by, quite a bit. You're getting some varsity points, and you end the night with 3 points. How was it? How'd you guys feel? How'd you feel going to the free throw line and getting the opportunity?
Just a little bit nervous, but, lots of practice during free throws.
Awesome. And then you were able to get 2 from the floor during play. Talk to me a little bit about your team and how they help you get going.
They're all very encouraging, and everyone gets their minutes during practice to ensure that we all get the best play time.
You're a junior now. Next year is your senior year. Do you expect to get a few more minutes on varsity?
I plan to, yeah.
You plan to, absolutely. Well, good luck in the rest of the campaign and in the playoffs. Paige Holm,
right.
3 points tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. And next standing in will be Sawyer Tulinchek. As always, she is always gracious to give us a interview. Sawyer, how you feeling?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Slow start to the night. What turned it around for you guys in there in that 3rd, 4th minute?
I think bringing energy, like as a team. We started off very slow the first few minutes, and we were down.
What was the turning point? Who said what to get you guys going?
Our seniors. They helped us out a lot bringing energy tonight.
Yeah, speaking of seniors, you have 2 seniors in Allura Dahl and Hannikin. You lose them next year. JVers are going to have to start stepping up. How excited are you for that?
I'm excited. I think they'll do very well. They're starting to fill their role already this season, so I think this summer coming up and more games is going to even help more.
Absolutely, and when you can have games like you did tonight and get them some minutes, that is always encouraging and helpful.
Yes.
What was the atmosphere? What was the message from Coach Tucker during halftime being up so well?
He just told us to keep doing what we are doing and keep talking and having good energy.
You're up 58-12 in that second half. How hard is it to keep the energy, to keep it going, to keep scoring points, or is it pretty easy for you guys?
I think it's pretty consistent sometimes. Sometimes we are very inconsistent. All depends on how we're shooting or driving, and if things are falling for us or they aren't. But tonight I feel like we had a pretty good night of girls shooting, and they're finishing underneath the basket.
You're on the cusp of playoffs. What are you still working on before we get there?
Boxing out is a big one, and keeping up, like, as a team, I don't know, just all in general.
I love it. Sawyer Tulinchek, you had 13 points to end the night. Thank you for your time. Good luck in the playoffs and on the rest of your campaign.
Thank you. Have a good night.
That was Sawyer Tulinchek, as always. And stepping in next to the booth will be head coach Tucker Shaley. Coach, how you feeling tonight?
Yeah, girls played well.
58-12 at halftime. Seems like it was going according to game plan. What was the talk in halftime?
Yeah, halftime was just keep the pressure on in the half court and execute our offensive our sets. And so looked good from the not from the very start, actually. Started a little bit slow and then kind of got our momentum there as the rest of the first half played out. But no, proud of the girls, proud of our seniors. It's fun if this ends up being the last game they play on their home court. It's a good way to go out.
Talked about it with each of the girls at the slow start. What from your vantage point, what was the turnaround for the girls? Who's the one that got them going computer blue?
Yeah, I mean, I think our pressure in general helps. I thought Laura played really well, kind of led it from the point tonight, and then our post stepped up and were really aggressive. I really thought Ari, played well off the bench too for us, and then we've just had girls step up into roles, and it was fun to see them, succeed and put themselves in position to succeed, and that's a lot of hard work here over the last 4 months.
Second half running time, it makes the second half go pretty quick. You send in the last 5 minutes, you have nothing but bench players out there. How important are those moments for them?
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of fun for them, and our JV's been pretty successful this year. We're really looking forward to these next couple of years. We've got 4 years I think ahead of us here that are going to be a lot of fun for PRB girls basketball.
A quick stat for you: 20 points is what your bench scored, and you scored 21 in the second half. You're losing Allura Dahl and Hannikin next year. You're going to have some JVers step up. How excited are you for that?
Yeah, I mean, very excited. Like I said, they've had a good year, and we've got some serious athletes, coming up here, so it's going to be a lot of fun. No, Laura and Brianna have definitely laid the groundwork for what a good teammate is, what a good leader is, and looking forward to see what they do in their next, chapter of their life here after the season, because they're just, kind of the consummate student athletes, and I feel privileged to coach them.
Walker, Hackensack, Akeley is up next on Thursday. What's the focus preparation tomorrow?
Yeah, they've got a couple good guards. I mean, they're good. They don't have a ton of depth, so we'll try to get into that depth if we can. We're going to try to take away their point guard as much as we can, and we're going to have to box out better than we have against some higher quality opponents here recently. If we do that in the game, I think it'd be fun to give them a run and see if we can't build up a little momentum here going into the playoffs.
As we enter playoffs, where are you? Are you happy with where the girls are at and how they're playing?
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, that we've gotten better and happy with where they're at. It'd be nice to go up there Thursday and get a win, and then I'd be really happy about where we're at. But other than that, I can't be too upset. We've just the message has been get better every week, and not only of our seniors, but all those younger classmen are starting to do that as well. So it's been a really fun season to watch them improve, and get to the point where you're playing your best basketball in late February, March. That's the
seeing
goal.
them improve and getting better is something we have noticed, especially up here from the booth. Head coach Tucker Shaley, as you go forward, what's the game plan going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do more of the same. We'll try to take away the team's, number one weapon. Like I say, Thursday we'll try to take away their point guard, and then depending on our matchup, and when the playoffs start, use our defense, try to create some offense with that like we saw tonight, and then, run our sets and make shots, make free throws, don't turn the ball over and box out, and win some games.
Head coach Tucker Shaley, thank you for the time and the hospitality. I love calling your guys' games. Good luck Thursday and in the playoffs.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Matt Thurston, YourLiveEvent.com. When we come back, we will have the end. We'll give out final stats and, of course,
this year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time. Serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
YourLiveEvent.com. It's your boy Matt Thurston as we are here in Pine River-Backus as Laporte Wildcats rolled into town and they roll out of town with a loss. They were 3-28 coming in, going on to 3-29. Of course, this was sectional and conference play, so they moved to 0-8. Pine River-Backus moves to double-digit wins with 10-16 and 3-8 in section action, so that will help their seeding. Lura Dahl ends the night with 20. Hannikin, of course, Allura Dahl and Hannikin are seniors. They were our I Bring the Energy big deal of the game and our Ganley's Restaurant local sponsor all-star of the game. Dahl had 20. Hannikin finished the night with 16. As we heard from her in her post-game interview, she moves on to St. Mary's Volleyball, so best of luck to her. And more than likely, I will probably watch her at the second level because St. Mary's has a great program. Kaylee Johnson didn't score any, but she was out there often. She was a starter tonight for parents' night. Did very well. Sawyer Tulinchek, we heard from her in the post-game interview. She had 13 to end the night. Mimi Bukers had 10. Your starters and the rest now are bench point players. And, of course, Aaliyah Lewis had 2. We tried to get her to interview her. We couldn't. Ella Dahl had 7 on the night. Ariana Burns had 6. Ella Brewer had 0. Neither did Evelyn. Paige Holm, we heard from her. We were able to interview her. Got to hear her talk a little bit about her JV and also varsity minutes. As she scored 3. As she went to the free throw line, it was at 50%, 1 for 1. And she got 2. She got a rebound and a twoer from underneath the backboard. As Crimmins had 2. And, of course, Richards had 2. 20 points combined for bench players for Coach Tucker Shaley and company. You get that kind of production. They had 21 in the second half. 58-12 was halftime. 79-22 was the final. As for Coach Ashley Rashke and company, next up, they go to Nevis, which is a conference and sectional game. For your Pine River-Backus, they are next Thursday night at Walker, Hackensack, Akeley, and then they have time off before the playoffs. I just want to give a quick shout out to the custodial crew who always keep these facilities clean. Bathrooms clean, concession stands were amazing as always. I love coming up to Pine River-Backus all the time. And want to give a shout out. Thank, of course, head coach Ashley Rashke and head coach Tucker Shaley. I would like to also thank Tim Tungseth, the activities director for your hospitality. If you think I sucked at this broadcast, you are encouraged to contact Devin Kruger at rnjbroadcasting.com. Set up an audition as we are in need of broadcasters. I want to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring us, advertisers. And remember, children, to always put water in your ramen noodles before you start the microwave.